sole mio, stanno da te. Oh sole mio, stanno da te. How about this band tonight, huh? The Craig Caruso Trio. And right now, where I'm standing, and I know I'm getting a little bit of feedback, and I apologize for that. Behind us, we have the beautiful Everett Mills. And so many of our grandparents came to this country and worked in these brick mills. I mean, if they could talk, the history is unbelievable. And right now, we just thought the society felt that it would be great to have someone come out here and just explain to all of you a little history about some of these mills. So it's an honor and a privilege to invite a member of our society, Professor Richard Padova, to come on the stage and to just talk a little bit about these beautiful, beautiful buildings and the history associated with them. Professor Richard.
Good evening, everyone. It's a pleasure to be here with you in this capacity on such a beautiful night as together we celebrate the 88th annual Feast of the Three Saints. This year's feast co-chairman, Mike Lamazzo and Mike Morley, have done an amazing job putting all this together, and for that we are wonderfully grateful. Now, as I stand here before you this evening, I'm reminded of how our Sicilian immigrant ancestors were like, very much like, Saints Alfio, Philadelphio, and Chirino. Despite uncertainty in their lives and an uncertain future, they persevered and remained steadfast in their faith. The faith and hard work of our Sicilian immigrant ancestors, as well as that of other immigrant groups, altogether representing over 50 different countries and speaking 45 different languages, enabled them to overcome the poverty and indignities that came from working in the mills. And to Lawrence and the textile mills, indeed, they came. The first Italians in Lawrence arrived in 1891, when 42 workers were brought in to break a street railway strike. Not quite 20 years later, in 1910, almost 6,700 Italians had settled in Lawrence, with the largest number having moved into former Irish neighborhoods right here within our midst on Lower Common Street, where we stand this evening. At a time when the weekly pay of Sicilian immigrant textile workers was among the lowest of all ethnic groups in Lawrence, performing unskilled labor, averaging less than $7.50 per week, and at the same time getting hit with a pay cut because of a state law reducing working hours, it's no wonder that it was the Italians who took the lead and played a very prominent role in organizing groups of workers for the Great Strike of 1912, more commonly known today as the Bread and Roses Strike. Now, you probably know some of the names. We have, for example, Joseph Caruso, a striking mill worker who took an active role in the strike, risking his own life at times. We have Arturo Giovannitti, a well-known editor and author who came to Lawrence and helped organize the relief efforts, setting up stores, soup kitchens, and a fundraising committee. We have Carmela Tioli, a 14-year-old child of immigrants who stopped going to school in order to take a job in the mills, in order to help support her family. Unfortunately, although not uncommon at the time, her hair got caught in unsafe equipment and she was scalped. resulting in her being hospitalized for 7 months. The company that she was working for paid her hospital bills, but would not continue her wages. When called to testify before Congress, along with 15 other Lawrence children, about the working conditions in the mills, Carmela's riveting testimony and that of the other children were reported in newspapers around the country, leading to a public outcry for improvements in working conditions for mill and factory workers, and ultimately helping to bring the Great Strike of 1912 to an end. Lastly, let us not forget Anna Lapizzo, a young mill worker who was part of a group of strikers gathered just to my right at the intersection of Garden and Union Streets on the night of January 29th, 1912. When the group was ordered to disperse by the police and the militia, trouble broke out and Anna Lapizzo was shot and killed, one of 2 people killed during the course of the strike. So, this evening, let us not forget our ancestors who lived and worked in this neighborhood, this very neighborhood where we stand this evening. Like the saints, they held to their beliefs and did not yield to pressure or mistreatment. Those ancestors, along with the saints, are the reason why we are standing and gathered here this evening. In closing, I want to wish all of you buon appetito, buonasera, buon fine settimana. Thank you. God bless you. God bless this feast. And God bless the United States of America. Thank you. Viva St. Alfio!
Right now, I'd like to introduce a young lady, and she's going to come out and she's going to do the national anthem for you. She's a 5th generation De Fiori. And right now, if you would, please give her a warm welcome, Olivia De Fiori.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose bright stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and rockets and glare, the bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
How did you think you did?
I think I did good.
I think she did good too. Don't go away. Now, Ray is your granduncle, right? All right. We have a little something for you. What? You want to know what? Well, I'm going to show you in a second. So just stay with me for a moment. Look at this. That's because you did such a great job. Thank you so much. Is she adorable? I say the same thing. I say the same thing. Thank you, Olivia. It was nice meeting you. Next year you come back? All right, it's a deal, honey. Thank you. All right. The time is here. And not too bad. 5-6 minutes off schedule. That's not bad. I said before about Aaron Caruso. I talked about his career and how he's exploding in the Tribeca area. The Broadway play is going to be in the life of Mario Lanza, and he got picked to play Mario Lanza. That's quite an honor. So, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to introduce to the city of Lawrence and to all the people that are here tonight, Mr. Aaron Caruso. Let's put your hands together and give him a great welcome.
Sole, l'aria serena trova una tempesta e l'aria fresca pareggia la festa. Che bella cosa è una giornata del sole, buona tu sole, più bello è. Oh sole mio, sta pronta a te. Oh sole mio, sta pronta music tonight. Anybody here at the precinct? I'm so happy to be here, ladies and gentlemen. I was so nicely introduced by the very able Mr. Michael Amazo, co-host of the Sicilian Corner radio show, which I've been on many times. How many Sicilians we have out there? Anybody? Not too many. Dove sono I siciliani stasera? Way! Nice. Now I'm going to sing a Neapolitan song. We're going to get to the Sicilian music though, don't you worry. Temi moccia così nel cuore, non c'è la samma che manca per ora, stu desiderio che mi fa paura, banda con te. Sembra con te che non morì, che c'è chi ci ma fa parola amare. Se io bene può cantare con un respiro, si smuore pure tu, perché sta amore. Così, anime cuore. You better never work in a prison. Take it up. Take it. Che c'è chi ci ma fa parola amare, si io bene può campare con il respiro, si stagna pure tu perché sta amore tenimo già così. Anime cuore. I love my pianist, Mr. Craig Calistro, all the way from Orange, Connecticut, New Haven, Connecticut. I love when he tinkles on the piano, and I love when he plays it too. Che c'è riuscimmo a fare parola male. Se io devo campare con respiro, si smanie pure tu, perché sta buona. Tenimmo già così, alla me coro, alla me coro. Not bad for an Irishman. Are you ready to have some fun tonight? Oh my God, I see so many friends out here in the audience, I don't even know where to start. I got all kinds of surprises, people are throwing me off. I hate when they do that. Start it up, Craig. This next song, I want to dedicate. What did you think of that young lady, ladies and gentlemen, that sang our beautiful, beautiful, famous national anthem, Olivia? Wasn't she fabulous, that little girl? How about a round of applause for Olivia? She's the 5th generation of that family to be a part of this festival, and that I'm very, very proud of. I like that kind of thing. So I'm going to sing a song for Olivia, wherever she is. And it's about a little mouse. Clap your hands. Come on, what do you guys? Got your hands in your pocket? Clap your hands. Let's go. C'è stato soricella, basciosella, redomò. Ogni sera che lei esce quando a casa è scura. E da mezzo alla cucina e balla sul su. Ma pare un malandrino pure la gatta si accauda. Peppino, you little mouse, so won't you go away? Find yourself another house to run around and play. You scare my girl, you eat my cheese, you even drink my wine. I try so hard to catch you, but you trick me all the time. I can't do this here. I gotta get rid of this mouse. My girlfriend's coming over. The other night I called my girl, I asked her could we meet. I said let's go to Lawrence, we're gonna have a bite to eat. But as she walked in through the door, she screamed at what she saw. There was little Peppino doing the break dance on the floor. Peppino su rigil, ma fatta scomparire. Come on, mannaggia su rigil, a casa non dai. Sta dentro la cucina devo che passare. Quando sempre a Peppino c'è I think we've got some dancers over here. If anybody wants to dance, you come right out here in the front. Come on, guys. You want to come in the front? Get over there. Come on, guys. Come on out in the front. We need some dancers out here. This Italian mouse won't even need American cheese. Che la non mi piace formaggio americano, che la va trovando dopo che parmigiano. Se fatta ghiatta ghiatta e gusta vita pura, e quando che cammina pare proprio un galantuomo. Peppino su rigilla ma fatta scomparire, mannaggia su rigilla a casa ne dai. State nella cucina che ti lascia assare. Quando sempre a Peppina canta, ma la 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 la. Come on, clap your hands, guys. This is our fest over here. La 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 la. Fatta le mani indietro, la 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 la. All'alba quando spunta il sole, là nell'Abruzzo tutto d'oro. Le prosperose campagnole scendono dei vari in fiore. Everybody, la 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 la, sì, la 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 campanile. Negli occhi tuoi c'è il sole, c'è il colore delle viole, delle mani tu miglior. E canti la sua voce in armonia di pace. Se diffonde, dice se vuoi vivere, felice deve vivere qua su. Say for the people under the tent. They say dice se puoi vivere, felice se puoi vivere quassù. Make some noise, Lawrence. I want people to hear you all the way in Andover. I'm so happy to be here. You know, I'm Sicilian too. Io sono siciliano pure. I grew up hearing the Sicilian language, la lingua siciliana, bedamage. I grew up in Detroit, Michigan, sir. And no, I do not have a gun on me. And I'm tired of people saying that the Sicilians are all in the mafia. I'm sick of that. Aren't you sick of that? I'm here to tell you, Lawrence, I am not in the mafia. I work for the mafia. And there's a difference. There's a difference, Mike. That's not the same thing. I'm so honored to be here on the cross-section of Union and Common. This is a first. Last time I saw all you good-looking people, we were on the grass. Now we're in the middle of the street. We made a little bit of an improvement here. Are you with me? Say yeah. Say it in Italian. Say it in Spanish. It's the same word, okay? I'm not sure. We put together a Cracker Jack band. We do a lot of work, ladies and gentlemen, for the old folks home. My mom told me, God gave you a gift, you have to share that gift with people. So that's what we try to do. We sing, so we donate our time for the old folks home. Matter of fact, we weren't too far from here, ladies and gentlemen. We were in Rhode Island at the Shady Acres Retirement Home in Warwick, Rhode Island. Craig was there, and I walked in and they had a life-size poster of me standing there with the red coat and everything, and I walked up to the poster and I said, God, I look good. And there was a little Italian lady sitting there crocheting, smiling at the Shady Acres Rest Home, just smiling at me, and I walked up, I said, Signora, do you know who I am? And she looked at me, and she looked at me, she said, no, but you can go to the front desk. They'll tell you who you are. Let's have some fun tonight. That's it. I can't take it anymore. This is the crew we've been waiting for. This feels like Friday night. This next song they play at all the Italian weddings. They played this song in my father's wedding. I know because I was there. And I know you know the words to this song. So you better start singing out there. I can see I'll come down there and slap you. I'm not too good with the men, but the women. When Marie. Stop. Listen, you guys better start singing or I'm going to start telling my bad jokes. And I got a lot of bad jokes, so please don't make me. Take it. When Marie. Stop. A little old lady walks into the retirement home cafeteria. She says, whoever can guess what's in my hand can make passionate love to me all night. And the little man in the front row in the wheelchair says, it's an elephant. She said, that's close enough. Uè, Marie. I thought you learned your lesson. Don't make me start telling my bad jokes, because I got too many bad jokes here, guys. Come on now. This isn't fair. A carrot gets in a horrible accident on 495. And he's airlifted to the hospital in Boston. His his other friend, the Carrot, being the good friend that he is, he goes to the emergency room to see his friend, the Carrot, how he's doing. He walks in, he talks to the emergency room doctor. He says, "Doctor, how's my friend, the Carrot, doing?" He says, "I got good news and bad news." He says, "What? Give it to me straight." He says, "The good news is he's going to make a full recovery." He says, "What's the bad news?" He says, "Bad news is he's going to be a vegetable the rest of his life." Now you're singing. Quando suona il verso per te, quando a dormire, abbracciare la voce con te, oh Maria, quando suona il verso per te, oh ma dormire, oh Maria, ladies and gentlemen, the greatest piano player in the state of Massachusetts couldn't be here tonight. Say hello to my friend Craig Calistro, ladies and gentlemen. Craig, show him how fast your fingers go. Come on. Craig Calistro, isn't he fabulous? They let him out of the home once a month. His parole officer is very nice. All right, where are we going with this? Well, you know, when you come to Lawrence, you got to sing the good songs. And I believe this next song is one of the truly greats. This is a hand clapper, and it's a singer. And it was written when they built the funicular, which is like a little train that goes up the side of Mount Vesuvius in Naples. And the chorus of the song says, "Yamma yamma, goppa yamma ya," which translated into English means "Yamma yamma, goppa yamma ya." Please, come on, let's go to the top. Clap your hands, let's go, come on. I said that I'm the man, it's a yetta, lo sai a to. A dos te cuore in grado più di schietta, fammi un po'. Come on, clap your hands back there. A dove lo riconoscesse puglia, che basta sta, grossa sta. E non corri prese, non nessuno my man over there, e la guarda. Everybody! Yamma, yamma, goppa yamma ya. Yamma, yamma, goppa yamma ya. Bori, 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 bolan, bori, 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 bolan. Goppa yamma ya, bori, 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 bolan. Ne yamma dalla terra, da montagna, che passeggeri, se vede Francia, croce della Spagna, io vengo a te, Milano dalla distanza, che lo sa, keep those hands, se va, come lo viene l'interessante, questa everybody, come on, yamma, yamma, goppa yamma ya, yamma, yamma, goppa yamma ya, bori, bori, where's my dancers at? Get over here, bori, bori, goppa yamma ya, bori, 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 bori. Where's my tarantella dancers? Get out there and dance, where's my dancers? Tell them about it, Craig. Listen. Come on, Jim, do it for me. coli, I'll bet you all can fit in my hotel room. Come on, honey. I'm in the Wyndham in Andover. Don't worry, the night's not over, sweetheart. I love you too. I have a new CD too I'm very excited about. I hope to sell out of it. Hi, Tammy Zappa. I love her too. Come here, honey. Come on up here, baby. Come here. Let me give you a kiss. Can I reach you? She tried the tongue a little bit. She's quick. Another one got out of the monastery tonight. Sister? Well, get over here, honey. Come here. We got 2 kisses tonight. I understand. I'd like to sing a Spanish song for you people tonight. Is that okay? Quiero cantar una canción en español. Vorrei cantare una canzone spagnolo. This song was made famous, ladies and gentlemen, by Claudio Villa. It's one of the beautiful songs, ladies and gentlemen, that comes from Spain. And it was made famous in Italy, in Sanremo, by the great Claudio Villa. And I would like to sing it for you now. Granada, tierra soñada por mí, mi cantar se vuelve mi cana cuando es para ti, mi cantar hecho de fantasía, mi cantar flor de melancolía, que yo te tengo a adorar. Granada, tierra ensangrentada en todas de todo, porque conserva el brujo de los ojos moros, el sueño rebelde quitado, cubierta de flores, y beso su boca de grana, jugosa manzana, que me hablas de amores. Granada, tierra ensangrentada en coplas preciosas, no tengo otra cosa que darte que un ramo de rosas, de rosas de suave fragancia que le diera marco a la Virgen Morena. Granada, tu tierra está llena de lindas mujeres, de sangre y de sol. Olé! That's how we do it in Lawrence. That's how we do it here. How many Dean Martin fans do we have in Lawrence tonight? Not too many, actually. How many Dean Martin fans we have? Okay, I think we affirmed our position. I love Dino because, you know, Dino used to drink a little bit. Bicchiere di vino. or 3 or 4. We love Dino. Dino used to say, I feel sorry for the people who don't drink. Because when they wake up in the morning, that's as good as they're going to feel all day. And then he used to do the toast. He used to toast the audience, you know? And his famous toast, Dean Martin, I'll never forget it, he said, I offered my honor, she honored my offer, and all night I was honor and offer. Okay. Penso che il sogno così non mi ritorni mai più. Mi dipingevo le mani nella faccia di blu. Poi d'improvviso venivo dal vento rapito e incominciavo a volare nel cielo infinito. Volare. Oh, come on guys, let's go. Cantare. Oh, 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 oh. Nel blu, di pingo di blu, felice di stare lassù. E volavo, volavo, felice vivendo del sole dal collo di su, mentre il mondo pian piano spariva lontano laggiù. La musica dolce suonava soltanto per me. Tell them about the German sex. Whoa! Oh! Clap those hands, let's go! For a sexy sax player. Volare, now you. Come on, louder than that. Cantare, now you. Not bad. Del blu, dipinto di blu. A weekend swing in the glow of a star that I know of the lovers enjoy peace of mind. Let us leave the confusion and all disillusion behind. Like a bird with a feather, a rainbow forever will find. Here we go! Volare! Cantare! Louder! Non c'è male. Nel blu, dipingo di blu, felice di stare lassù. Nel blu, dipingo di blu, felice di stare lassù. This next one's another sing-along. And I better hear you sing this time. Canta, canta, canta. Give me a nice waltz beat there, buddy. When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, when the world seems to shine like you drank too much wine, all you gotta say is that's amore. No instruments. When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie. Now you... Oh, now you sing. You want to kiss up to me now, huh? That's what I like. Okay, here we go. When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie. Bravi, bravi, bravi. When the world seems to shine like you've had too much wine. Listen. Stars will ring, and you'll sing Vita Bella. Hard to play, tippy-tippy-tay, like a gay tarantella. Here we go. When the stars make you drool, just like a basket fazul. Not bad, not bad. When you dance on the street with the crowd at your feet, you're in love, I'm in love. When you walk in a dream, but you know you're not dreaming. Me, but you see back in old Sicily, that's amore, amore, that's amore. You know, you can't sing a song, you can't sing a D minor song without singing somebody from they called him the chairman of the board. Who am I talking about? That's right, Frank Sinatra. Come on, snap your fingers, let's get cool. To the moon, let me play among the stars. Clap your hands, come on, let's go. Let me see what spring is like on the moon. In other words, hold my hand. In other words, baby, kiss me. Fill my heart with song.
You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, I love you. To the moon and let me sing among the stars. Let me see what spring is like. Hold my hand. In other words, darling, fill my heart with song. Let me sing forevermore. You are all I love for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true.
How about a hand for my friend, Anthony Ricciuti? He surprised me tonight. Do you believe that? My goodness. He is a son of a gun.
I think he sounds better than you.
Yeah, microphone. That's Mike for you. That's Mike Lomazo for you. I gotta say a special thanks to Jimmy Sambatero for organizing the entertainment. How about a hand for Jimmy, ladies and gentlemen? And all the people tonight that made this feast a reality, that they continue, that it's so important to them to continue this great tradition that has been passed down to them from their parents and grandparents. Let's have a round of applause, not yet, for all the volunteers, all the people of the St. Alfio Society, all the people that made this night a success. Let's give them a round of applause. Thank God. Thank God they're here. Because otherwise I wouldn't be getting paid. They want to pay me in... I'm just kidding. Well, you know, this is a Sicilian feast, right? This is a Sicilian feast, right? This is Sicilian. How many of you grew up hearing the Sicilian language? Anybody? Not too many. I thought my name until I was 16 years old was Dinduzi. Then I thought they changed my name to Disgraziato. Ma mi sono aperto Disgraziato Pentamaci. That's what I thought my name was for a long time. Dinduzi. Does anybody know what that means? Dindu? Means bad, you're right, sir. You won 2 tickets to the Italian tropical island of Arugula. We have a friend here, my friend from Boston, Mr. Pat Benty is here, a great, great singer. How you doing, Pat? Good to see you, Pat. And a wonderful, wonderful talent. I gotta play a song on the piano. My mom paid a lot of money, so I learned how to play. Get out, get up! Get out of here! Oh. Can you guys hear me? You can hear me? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Sicilia bella, non ti posso più scordare, non passa un giorno che non penso di tornare. Tenuto sempre d'incialo me cori, non passa un giorno che non penso di tornare. Ricordo prima amori, la terra che me feci, la gioventù me maci e tutti i miei amici. Sicilia bella, non ti posso più scordare, grande st'amore, quanto grande e profondo è lo mare. Sicilia. That's the only song I know how to play, Sicilia Bella. That's the thing about Sicilians, we don't say bella like the rest of the Italians, we say bella. How many of you say bella? How many Sicilians we get out there? You guys better start speaking up or I'm going to think this is an Abruzzese feast. This is Sicilian, this is Sicilian. Ecco, okay. Well, I gotta sing a song for the dearest person in my life, that's my mother. Mom. felice perché ritorno da te. La mia canzone ti dice che è il più bel giorno per me. Mamma, son tanto felice viver lontano perché Mama, I miss the days when you were here to guide me. Mama, those happy days when you were near beside me, safe in the glow of your love, sent from the heavens above. Nothing, oh nothing can ever replace the warmth of your tender e per la vita non ti lascia mai più. Mamma, ti voglio bene. Oh my God, what a talented group of musicians. You know, I just met these guys tonight, and they're both named Jim. How about a hand for Jim the sax and Jim the drummer? But Jim the drummer is from here. Is that right, Jim? Doing that. He's from Methuen. We got a lot of Sicilians here tonight. I'm feeling good. I got my paisani here. Adesso vorrei cantare un pezzo di un grande film, si chiama Il Padrino, The Godfather. And I want to dedicate it to all the Sicilians that came here. They gave up everything to come here to make a life so we could have a festival every year. Give it a rock. The movie The Godfather. What a great piece of work, huh? We're not trying to glorify the mob here, but Nino Rota wrote a beautiful song, and this is the song he wrote. Parla più piano. Speak softly, love, so no one hears us but the sky. The vows of love we made will live until we die. My life is yours, and all because you came into my world with love, so softly, love. Wine-colored days warmed by the sun, deep velvet nights when we are one. Speak softly, love, so no one hears us but the sky. The vows of love we made will live until we die. My life is yours, and all because you came into my world with love, so softly, love. Insieme a te io resterò, amore mio, sempre così. Parla più piano e vieni più vicino a me. Voglio sentire gli occhi miei dentro di te. Nessuno sa la verità. Un grande amore mai più grande Thank you very kindly. We love the Sicilian songs. We gotta sing the Sicilian songs for the Sicilians, I believe that. Well, as Mike Lamazzo so amply introduced me, I was picked to sing the role of Mario Lanza on a Broadway show. Does anybody remember Mario? Not too many. I'm going to sing you the theme song. I'm not supposed to sing it because this music and everything, we got the Toronto Symphony, I'm not supposed to do this, Mike. But for you, I'm going to do this. I got to tell you something. Mike Lamazzo, ladies and gentlemen, there's nothing I wouldn't do for him. And there's nothing he wouldn't do for me. And we go throughout life doing absolutely nothing for each other. It's a very nice relationship. That you'll inspire with every sweet desire in my love, and with your kisses set me burning. One kiss is all I need to seal my fate. Hand in hand, we'll find love's promised land. There'll be no one for you, for me. Eternally, if you will be my love's promised land. There'll be no one more you for me. That's how we do it in Lawrence. Are you having a good time? You want to hear some more? I don't know. Let's do a couple more songs, huh? That's all I planned for tonight, but I guess I could do a couple more if you really want to hear some more. Apparently they do. Jim Reaper on saxophone, ladies and gentlemen. Round of applause. Jim Latini on drums, ladies and gentlemen. Craig Calistro on piano. You know, the saxophone is such a dirty instrument. Isn't it a dirty instrument? It's so sexy and dirty. I love it. So I asked Jim, I said, Jim, could you play the dirtiest of all songs, Harlem Nocturne? He said, with pleasure. And by the way, Jim is single, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to auction him off at the end of the show like a provolone. Buy your tickets. Give it to him, Jimmy. Oh my God, isn't it dirty? Make some noise for Jim, come on. Get dirty, Jim, get dirty. see you back at the window. What a band we got here. These guys are unbelievable. And I just met them. How do you like that? You know, every show we do, ladies and gentlemen, I look up and I see the Italian flag, I see the American flag, I see smiling faces. How many are glad you came tonight to the Feast of the Three Saints? How many are proud to be Italian? Let me ask you this, how many are proud to be American? Every show we do, ladies and gentlemen, we do a song for a group of men and women that in our estimation are the most underappreciated people in this country, and I'm talking about our veterans. Raise your hand if you're a veteran right now. Raise it high. Give these men and women a round of applause that they deserve. That they're willing to fight and die for this great country. And for our civil servants, our policemen, and our firemen that are keeping us safe, give them a round of applause. You know, we used to sing this song every day in school, and I don't know if they sing it anymore, but I'm going to sing it right now. Maybe you're going to sing along. Oh, beautiful for spacious skies, for amber waves of grain. Let me hear you sing, come on. Sea to shining sea. You know something, ladies and gentlemen? I'm honored to travel this great country from coast to coast. And contrary to what you see on the news channels, with all the threats of hurricanes and terrorism and all this, you'll think people are bad people out there. I'm here to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, there are a lot of good people out there. Just like the people here tonight at the Three Saints Festival in Lawrence, Massachusetts. Sure, you got your weirdos out there. Like this man right here. I'm not as weird as this man right here. But the majority of people you're going to meet in your life, ladies and gentlemen, are good people. I don't know. They call me a flag waver because I love this great country. It was this great country, ladies and gentlemen, that opened up its arms for my grandparents to come from Palermo, Sicily, to make a life so that we could have a better life than they did. That's a a great country. Now we may have our faults, ladies and gentlemen. We may not be a perfect country, ladies and gentlemen, but I'm here to tell you, we're the greatest imperfect country on the face of the earth. Are you with me on that? Say yeah! Take it home, here we go. America, America, God shed His grace on thee. Come on, sing along. From thy good, with brotherhood, from sea to shining. Sing.
Well. That wasn't bad, right? You know, something I never share with you in all the years that I've been doing the entertainment, did I ever tell you guys that I'm really the one that taught Aaron how to sing? I'm serious. This is no joke. I'll tell you, this has been a great, great crowd. You've been very enthusiastic. We've had a lot of fun with you tonight. And I just want to say that tomorrow night here on this stage at 9 o'clock, we have an Air Force band called Afterburner. It's a great show. It really is. And the price is right. $0. Up at the Tripoli stage at 9 o'clock. Sold out. A 10-piece band. They're out of Boston. They're very, very, very good. But you know something? I think, and I know Aaron pretty well, I think if you put your hands together, make a little bit of Lawrence noise, I think we can get this Aaron Caruso to come back on the stage, because he's a ham. The guy is a ham. What do you say? You want to hear Aaron do one more song? All right. That's what I like to hear. Aaron, where are you? Number 1,000. Oh, come on. Come on over here. No, they do. They made a lot of noise. You gotta do better than that, guys. Oh, he's being tough. He's being tough. One more song. One more. Come on out here.
You guys are great. You guys are great. Lawrence, I gotta tell you, this is the best festival I ever sang at. I'm giving you my heart here. I wasn't gonna do this song because frankly it's too hard of a song to do. But when you got an audience like this, you gotta give it everything. You gotta give it everything you got. You gotta give your sangue. You gotta give your blood. Ai va vincerò.
Aaron Caruso, everybody. Outstanding show. Listen, you want to take a little piece of Aaron home with you tonight? I figured that, ladies. We have some CDs for sale. Aaron's going to be sitting over here to my left. They're only $10. It's a heck of a deal. And you can listen to Aaron anytime you want.
Pareggia la festa, che bella cosa in una